doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
Oh, ready! Not a corn song.
I'm ready! Oh, man. So today, I saved a turtle on my way home.
Oh, that's nice.
While at the same time pissing off old people.
Oh.
It
They're
made me
like,
just...
don't do acts of kindness!
No, it's just lots of angry faces and hands being thrown up. So
Oh, because you pulled over or something.
I just dead stopped in the middle of the street. I don't fucking care. I mean, it's in my neighborhood. There's no traffic or anything. I stopped. Well, I was driving, and my eyes are always on the road for turtles because where we live at, it's, you know, I'm just surrounded by woods and like water and stuff. But I saw it, and I was like, is that a pine cone? It's probably a pine cone. I'm always thinking pine cones are turtles. No, sure shit enough, it was a fucking box turtle. And I hurry up, stop, put on my parking, put my car in park, because I don't pull over, because if I pull over, people are just going to go around me and hit the fucking turtle. So I stopped, put on my hazards, got out the car, and I turned around, just smiled at the lady, because suddenly there was a lady behind me. Was not there. I don't know where she came from. But I looked at her, I just smiled, waved, and I just said, 1 second. And I see her do this. Like just the mean face, and her hands just, like she's got somewhere to fucking be at Tuesday morning at 8:30. Like, shut the fuck up, lady. You're probably going to Dollar General, hold up the lines to buy your groceries for the day. But anyway, so I pick up the turtle and I show her, and she's still just looking at me angry. And as I'm trying to pick up, like I'm trying to go across the street, the cars come in the opposite direction, like almost hit me. Like they didn't stop. They see what I'm doing and they don't fuck care. It's all people over 60. And I'm like, I hate all of you. All of you suck. All of you can eat an ass. I don't care. Like, just get the fuck out of here. But I got video of it. And it's so funny because you could see me pick up the turtle. And then as I'm picking up the turtle and I turn to go walk, you could see the shadow of the truck almost hit me. And you could hear it drive by. And as I got back in my car, I saw that lady looking at me. I was like, yeah, fuck you too, lady. All smiling and waving.
Did you keep the turtle?
Nah, it's a box turtle.
You just put it in the...
Yeah, you don't want to take them because it stresses them out. Oh. They have a certain mile radius that they know. And if you remove them from it, it stresses them out because they're going to spend the rest of their life trying to find their way home.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why it's never good to take, I think that's most turtles, but I know it's never good to take box turtles for that reason. Because, which makes me feel really bad just when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't fucking, can't put that on myself. But, learn a lot. So, if you ever see a box turtle crossing the road to anybody, just move it in the direction it's going, or at least on either side of the street. Because this one wasn't going either way. He was, like, parallel with the street.
Oh.
And I'm like, you're not part of traffic, my guy. But, so that was my day. I started my day off saving turtles, getting a coffee, and hating old people. What's new?
Yeah. I had an interesting wildlife thing today, too, actually. I was getting groceries, and in the parking lot, there were some crows just kind of flopping around. I could tell it was 2 of them. I was like, are they stuck together? I almost thought maybe somehow they got wrapped up in something. And maybe their legs were stuck. They were just really flopping, and I watched them for a little bit. Didn't separate. I saw somebody else look at them, but then they kept walking, and I was like, oh God, I can't leave them if they're like tied together with a plastic bag or something. Like, I don't know what my next step is going to be, but I can't just leave them. So I got out of the car and walked over there, and they flew apart. But then when I got back in the car, they were together again. So I don't know if they were mating or fighting or it was some natural occurrence. So I just let them be. But yeah,
you fucking pervert.
I know. I went on YouTube and I was like, is this crows mating? And I think they were fighting. But
interesting.
Yeah.
How are they attached? Like was it like tail to tail, or were they just like foot to foot or something? Like that's where my brain's out of them.
I was kind of far enough away to where I couldn't really tell. It just looked like a black blob, and I would see, like, a
Ah,
wing or something every once in a while, which is why I thought they were stuck together somehow. But,
gotcha.
yeah.
I was
Weird
gonna
animal day.
I was gonna ask, you guys ever see seagulls? But I forgot you're in like the middle of
Oh,
Texas.
yeah. Nope.
We got
Only on a
wait
handful of occasions.
fucking seagulls down here, dude. Oh my god. One day I'm gonna go down to the beach. Next time I'm over in Long Beach, I'm gonna stop at McDonald's. I'm gonna go stand outside. I'm gonna film the area. I'm gonna show you. Not a goddamn fucking seagull in sight. The moment you take a French fry and that shit hits the air, I swear if I chuck it, hundreds will come out of nowhere. Like they will
Whoa.
swarm you. And then they'll
Crazy.
just all around your vehicle. Mine, mine. Like the fucking Finding Nemo. It like accurate as fuck. But they're everywhere down here, man. That's our crows. I think I see more. Yeah, I see more
Ah.
seagulls than crows. I like crows though.
Oh,
Crows are cool.
interesting.
I want to befriend one.
Yeah, I've thought about that because yeah, why not?
Nice.
The world's
Yeah,
burning down, befriend a fucking crow.
that's fun, dude. I got this shirt. It says "Trash Cult" on it, and it's a bunch of raccoons sitting around a fire. Or it's like a candles or something. Dude, having a crow buddy would be dope. I mean, like
Yeah.
I try to befriend the squirrels. I got this close when it came up to me. It came up to me, and then like my finger like moved a hair, and it spooked it, and it bolted. But yeah, we got a lot of vultures around here though for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Over by our new
Crazy.
drummer's house, I walked outside and I looked up. I'm like, homie, why you got? Is it like a nest? He's like, yeah, I think it's back over here in the woods. I'm not joking. There was like 30 to 40 of them circling around his house. I usually have like 3 above mine. It's either vultures I see here, or I think it might be a couple of hawks. I'm not too sure. We got owls too. I love them. I talk to them at night. I'm probably saying some weird things. They don't, because I'll hoot back. Ooh.
Like, man, this idiot's pronunciation is totally off.
Yeah. Where the fuck did he learn to talk? Hey, stop it.
Shut up.
Oh man. But hi. Hello everybody. Welcome to the NightmareSignal podcast. We're here.
Welcome. We're here.
I'm in a better mood today. Yay!
Excellent. I am too, because I saw some good movies, which we'll
Hell
talk about
yeah.
later, but it was good. After Undertone, I was worried. Like, is this a bad omen? I've seen multiple bad movies already this year.
Well, I mean, like, get them out of the way. You still have a whole full year, and there's so many more movies that come out this year that we probably don't even know about. Because I feel like sometimes they like to drop shit like that. Like, suddenly it's like June, October, there's some badass movie we didn't hear about. And I'm like, oh, cool.
So before we started recording, we watched the new trailer for The Backrooms. And E-Rock was very excited. I felt some A24 indifference.
She felt the burn. The burn was real.
Huh?
I said you felt the burn. The burn was real.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the trailer? And I'll give my thoughts.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the trailer. It got me because I don't really know much about the back rooms other than the concept of it. It's the back rooms. There's like, it's a creepy, eerie feeling. And what I've gathered from, things I've seen, it just kind of goes deeper and deeper and you get lost in there. And there might be monsters. I don't know. This trailer didn't show any of that, which I think is cool. But I hope there's monsters because I mentioned that like last episode or an episode before that. I just want monsters. Like, please just give me some monsters in movies. But I'm sure we'll get there. I enjoyed this trailer though. The sound design. I don't know if you saw me kind of like look around for a second because
no,
it sounds like someone's talking through a radio, but it didn't sound like it was coming through my headphones. It sounded like it was coming from behind me.
Oh yeah.
And then the way that the audio was like rotating in the headphones, it actually what is it? I guess it's like spatial audio where it sounds like it's
Mhm.
moving around the room or whatever,
Yep.
which is what, Undertone should have done a lot better, but, whatever. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I'm stoked for this. This is one of those A24 movies where I'm actually like, "Okay, I'm here for it." And like Alyssa mentioned before we started recording, we were talking about it and I was excited and she was like, I'm not really. And, given like undertone and stuff. And I told her, I'm like, I'm usually, in the camp with her, of not liking it. But the only reason I'm excited for this, well, not liking it, not having high expectations for A24 films is what I mean. But this one, the creator of the Backrooms, the YouTube
Mhm.
guy, like his hands is in this. I'm pretty
Okay, well,
sure
that's
he's the
good.
one who directed it. So it's like, I'm like, all right, the guy who made this big, they're letting him have control. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I need to look it up real quick. My friend told me he was really young, and I thought that was
uh-huh.
interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, he's 20 years old. I was like, "Holy
Hmm.
shit." He graduated the summer before I graduated high school.
That's fucking crazy. Wait, what?
Yeah, he graduated, or he was born June of 2005, and I graduated May of 2006.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You said,
Oh, wait, did I say it wrong?
I swear it's something you said. He graduated the year before I graduated. Maybe you did say born in my brain.
Oh, I might have said it wrong. He was born
Okay.
right before I graduated high school.
Wow. Didn't that like make you feel weird? Yeah. We're not gonna go there. I don't want to talk about any
Yeah.
more old people. God.
Yeah, fucking old
That's
people.
awesome though. Speaking of young people doing stuff, I know like I've gathered talking to you. You do like animated movies and stuff too.
Uh-huh.
Um can I try my best to not bring up superhero movies? Okay.
Oh.
But have you
I
watched
mean, I don't I'm not
No,
gonna
no.
be mad if
Oh, no, no,
like,
no, I know. But I don't wanna talk about something like you can't, like, relate to or have, like,
oh,
an opinion. You know what I
yeah, yeah.
mean? I don't wanna leave you in the dark on that, but have you
Okay,
seen
well,
any of the
thank you.
Spider-Verse movies? The animated ones?
No.
I highly recommend them because of the art
I
style
wanna
of
see
them.
that last one. It looks really cool.
Watch the first one and then watch the second one because they do a lot of really cool shit. So in the first
Mm.
one this is building up to something, I promise. In the first one, the character of Miles, he has, which is the main character, he has kind of like, his animation is
Oh,
very
shit.
framey looking. Way to go.
Oh my that scared the crap out of me. Hit the mic with my giant water bottle.
No, I
Alright, go on.
understand. No, you could that's why I was saying earlier, I was like, I like that I have this arm now because it's not on the table, so it's you don't hear
Mhm.
the But, uh, so Miles's animation style is very framey looking compared to everybody
Mhm.
else's, I think. And throughout the movie, as he gets his powers and he becomes more of Spider-Man and stuff, his animation becomes smoother with him. So it's like they kinda
Oh.
the way they threw that in there, it's just an insanely, like, animated movie, and then you got the new one that does a whole bunch of other cool shit. Um, it's not really a spoiler, but there is a scene where they go into a Lego world, and I'm pretty sure it's a YouTuber or maybe he's just someone on Instagram, but it's, like, some, like, 12-year-old kid or some kid really young that the director saw who did this was like, "Hey, you wanna direct this part for the movie?" So he
Oh, that's
directed
fucking cool.
the Lego part of the movie, stop motion and everything, and I was
Wow.
like, "Whoa!"
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
it's so
exciting.
cool how people could do that, man.
Mhm.
But, back to the back rooms.
Yeah, so the reason that I feel a little bit unsure, I was kind of hoping that this movie would kinda just be more vibes than storyline, and
Ah,
so that's why I feel a little, eh. Um, if it were up to me, and this is like my fantasy football version of movies. This is not something that would happen because David Lynch is dead. But if I could pick anyone to direct a backroom style movie, it would be him because I feel like it would be terrifying and just really, really interesting. Because the Black Lodge in Twin Peaks, I feel like that's essentially kind of like a backrooms-esque thing, and that's one of my favorite, I don't know, universes for lack of a better term, but just kind of favorite areas. It's just so interesting and creepy. So, I was hoping this would kinda be more like Skinamarink, where it's just kinda experimental, out there kinda stuff. So,
Have you
eh,
watched the trailer for Liminal yet?
Liminal, that sounds
I
familiar,
had mentioned
but
it a few episodes ago.
maybe not.
Okay. I'll send that trailer to you. That might be along the same lines. Oh,
Okay.
it's the movie that I said where a guy figures out how to go back in time, but he goes back in time and nobody's there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the whole movie's kind of shot in the liminal photography way, where there's not really anything there, but it's got that like grainy film lighting and
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I was wanting for Backrooms. So,
yeah,
I'm definitely still gonna see it, and I'm sure it'll be enjoyable, but yeah, it already has way more plot than I wanted it to have from that
gotcha.
trailer.
I mean, I guess maybe it'll kind of like build on the lore
Yeah.
of it. And like, don't get me wrong, I completely understand where you're coming from because I'd want it to be more found footagey, which I was
Mhm.
really surprised to see in the trailer. There is like, it looks like there's going to be found footage
Yeah.
moments. Um, but I'm excited for it. I think I
Mhm.
have high hopes, not high hopes, but I mean, like, I have hopes that it's going to be good, and I think
Yeah.
it will be.
I'll definitely go see it in theater because I think it'll
Oh,
be
for
cool to
sure.
see it that way.
Yep, and that comes out in June, right? June 20,
Oh,
right?
okay, I didn't
No,
realize it was that far
is
out.
it June?
I think
I
it's
could
May.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's May because it comes
Oh,
out with, all the other good ones that are coming out.
oh, okay.
Obsession, Passenger,
Where the fuck did I see June? I don't know, I'm just making shit up, I
and
guess.
Hokum.
Hokum. I need to watch more trailers on Hokum because that's one of those movies where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this because it just gives off the vibes of the kind of movies I'm tired of seeing, where
Oh,
it's like, oh, this like
just
folklore
ancient
thing, ancient,
yeah.
yeah, and it's like it's there, but it's not there, and nothing really happens. I'm like, no, I want to like watch something where like people get fucked up and you're like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
that person I love just got eaten,"
yeah,
or like shocking things, but not like
yeah,
gratuitous. But you get
yeah,
what I'm saying. Like, but I'm sure it'll be good, but I'm just kind of over, the psychological horror stuff right now.
fair.
Not saying I don't like it. It's just that palette has been, you know, not it's been satiated.
Yeah, and I kinda also feel like with just how the world is right now, it's just so stressful and hard. It just does feel good to watch people, like I'm gonna backtrack because 'cause I'm gonna sound fucking psychotic with what I was about to say,
Say it.
but
Say it.
sometimes it's just like, for some reason, it feels, like, kind of cathartic to just see some, like, blood and guts. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you, and that goes back to what I was saying about kind of like, I think I mentioned this too a while back, like, why I like watching horror movies, it's like a comfort, and I think you agreed with that as well, where you just kinda throw it on and you don't like, it's oddly comforting, but and like you said, cathartic, and a lot of people say that, and I guess it's in a way where this might sound fucked up, but it's like in a way, like our emotional baggage or just like things we're holding on throughout the day. It could be let go via watching the
Oh.
movie. Not saying we have those urges to want to kill people, but it's like
Yeah, but it's like something I understand what you're saying. I can't put it into words, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm terrible at putting it in words. I could always give vague things where everybody could just be like, I know where you're going. I see the road.
You're like
I'm like, okay, cool, thanks.
symbolically watching your worries be slashed away, maybe.
Exactly.
In a
I'm
way.
the guy who's like, yeah, it's 5 minutes up the road. I'm not the guy who uses miles. Yeah, go about 2 miles. What the fuck is a 2 miles, dude? No, go 5 minutes up the road. You'll see a white sign. Take a left there. Go down.
This isn't a spoiler by any means, but that's one thing that I liked with The Bride, because you did get to see actual shitty people get killed. Like, there's
Oh,
this
fuck
part where
yeah.
she gets pulled over, and this cop is kinda, like, feeling her up, and then he gets shot in the face. I'm like, "Yeah! This is exactly what I needed right now! Thank you! Thank you, Maggie Gyllenhaal, you beautiful angel!"
Oh. Now I see why men hated that movie. You know,
Yeah.
look at them just killing men, dude. All he's trying to do is cop a few. Come
This
on,
innocent man doing a traffic stop.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Joking, by the way. Joking, everyone. Joking.
Yeah.
Joking. I don't feel that way.
Okay.
I like women, but not enough to do that. Now, the homies, I'll grope their thighs all the time. You know, my male homies, not the chicks. Just saying.
That's how you end up in the cum zone, you know?
Oh, yeah. Curly
I
can
did want to
eat an
make
ass.
wait, what?
I just said Curly can eat an ass just to say it. Curly, I love you.
I did want to make a slight, well, I guess clarification from something I said last week. I was listening back to the episode, and I was saying that slanted. I don't remember how I phrased it. It's like, well, it's not like a horror movie because blah blah blah. And what I meant to say was it's not a traditional horror movie where the plot is kind of loose and it's just scary shit happening. It's more of a real life horror. I didn't want to discount it and say it's not a horror movie because the horrors of racism are extremely real. Yeah, I don't
Definitely.
know. I just felt like I needed to clarify that. Meant to say, it's not Primate where you turn it on and there's not really a plot and you're just seeing blood and guts,
And
It
that's
had
what I
more
need
of a
more
story.
of. I miss animal
Yeah.
movies like that.
Yeah. So if you're looking for that, you probably wouldn't like Slanted because it's more of a story. But, well, not that
Gotcha.
you wouldn't like it, but you won't get it from that movie.
Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna watch it whenever it comes to streaming and stuff. I'm trying to get better at watching things. Tubi. Oh, I'm sorry. The Tubi. Man, Jamie, whenever you listen to this about 3 months from now when you finally catch up, thank you.
December 2026.
December. I'm over here repeating what you're saying because my brain was processing it. But Jamie, thank you for telling us about Tubi because
Yeah, man, I really hadn't checked it out until she said that, and it's
same.
great.
And then when I loaded it up, I pretty much have it on every day. I throw on something that's on there, usually like stuff for the kids that are cartoons, but stuff I like. But I've watched quite a few movies over the last few weeks on there that, for the first time in a while, I haven't really sat down and watched too many things like at home, but none of them horror related, but still, I've watched all 3 Fridays. So much fucking fun. All my reviews are on Letterboxd. I watched Prehysteria, which is one of those fever dream movies from when I was a kid.
Oh, I saw you review that. I need to watch it.
And keep in mind, it's a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Like through and through, it is a fucking kid's movie, but for its time, it still holds up. It was enjoyable. Kids felt real. Everyone in the movie felt like just real people, and even the little dinosaurs, because they're like micro dinosaurs, they're almost the whole time animatronic. So it's like, even though they look animatronic, it still kind of gives off that real effect. I don't know. It's just something about it. I loved it. And then I watched Harry and the Hendersons.
I've never seen that one.
Really? That is one of my favorite movies from growing up. It stars John Lithgow, the Trinity killer from Dexter. For anyone who doesn't know, for some reason,
I forgot about
um,
that.
he which is really fucking good in that show, by the way, as that character. Really good actor. I'll get to him later because there's something else I watched with him in. But yeah, basically, family goes camping. They hit Bigfoot. They bring him home. He wakes up. Basically, he befriends them, and it's kind of like a learning journey for the dad and the family, and they become friends with Bigfoot. And it's pretty funny. It's just some guy in a Bigfoot suit, animatronic face. My favorite thing, practical effects. And I just sat on the couch,
Oh,
just
yeah.
watching it, laughing, having a good time. Loved it.
Nice.
One thing before I move on from that, and we could go back to talking about, our watches and stuff. Fever Dream movies from when I was a kid. Another one that I saw at the same time as Prehysteria was this movie. I was like, what is that movie called? I swear to God, I scrolled over on the list with it. There it was.
Oh.
The movie's about this pet shop. These kids go in there and buy these animals. Like,
oh my God, Matthew was talking about this the other day.
Was he? Like they
Yeah,
buy
I'm
like a
pretty sure
turtle
it's
and it
the same
turns into
one.
like a crazy monster turtle, like an alien turtle.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's on
yes,
Tubi.
yes. It's
Okay,
just
cool.
called Pet Shop. And it is the most 90s straight to DVD shit you'll ever see in your life.
Oh my God.
But
I feel like that's a sign that I need to watch it. If
Yes.
I've heard about that random shit twice within like a week.
Yes. Please watch it. It's one of those things where like when you watch it, you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where like my whole life I've tried to explain this movie to people and no one knew what the fuck I was talking about.
That's what he said too. He was like, no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And it has a weird cover, doesn't it?
No, I think it's just a kid holding the pets, maybe. I think I need to meet your friend.
Yeah, this is the one. That's so funny.
Yeah, me and your friend need to meet because I feel like we have a lot of like the same tastes and stuff. It's so funny. Or
I know,
like he says the same shit that I say, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's so fucking random.
Just giving you deja vu every week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look through this place's the company who put this out. See what other movies they have. God damn it, I'm going down a rabbit hole now. Top 80s, 90s childhood movies. Oh, this is one I need to watch. The Garbage Pail Kids. I have not seen that in forever.
Okay, get ready. We were watching that the other day.
Yes! Okay, I got one for you. Oh, sorry. No, continue.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I think it was before Slanted. We met up because we were going to drive there together, and he had that on, and I had never seen it before. I'm like, holy shit, this is a crazy movie.
Isn't it the most grotesque shit ever, but also just like...
I need to sit down and watch the whole thing. I was like, whoa, this is so... Yeah.
Y'all's, oh my God, what is y'all's grocery store called?
H-E-B?
Y'all's HEB episode on Nervous After Podcast. Go listen to it on all streaming services. It's Alyssa's other podcast, for those who don't know. When y'all were reviewing the little
oh yeah,
the little gross
little toys,
the little gross toy things. When I looked those up, I was like, "This is Garbage Pail Kids."
Oh yeah,
that's literally
it's
what it is.
Kids with food. Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna just go through this top one, just some ones that I'm like, again, didn't know anybody else. Do you remember Little Monsters?
I've never seen it, but I remember seeing the cover at the video store all the time. It has Fred Savage, right? Or Ben Savage?
Yeah. Both.
Oh, both. Okay.
I'm pretty sure both of them are in it, but it's Fred Savage. He's the main kid, I think. Yeah. And the little brother's in it a little bit. Howie Mandel's in it. He's the monster. Different time, man. And then My Pet Monster, I remember this. Okay, I'm gonna list one more because this is just like fucking blowing my mind right now. But like seeing a lot of these, but Mac and Me, that's on Tubi. Have you ever seen Mac and Me?
I've never seen that either. That's the alien, right?
That's like fucking that's like the Frugals ET movie.
Store brand ET. We have ET at home.
Yes, but funny enough, a lot of people shit on that movie, but I loved it as a kid. Somehow we ended up with it on VHS. I don't know how, but we had it, and I used to watch it a lot. There's this crazy ass product placement scene where he ends up in a bear suit at a McDonald's dancing. And yeah, sorry. I was okay, cool. I was making sure that wasn't I was making sure you weren't messaging me. There was somebody else on Discord. Okay, cool. Anyway, I was
I was looking
like,
up the picture for Mac and Me or the cover.
There's a joke with Mac and Me where Paul Rudd used to go on Conan's show anytime he was on there to promote a movie. And this has been a bit for like 20 years until Conan's show was gone. Until it ended. Conan would always like, oh, so you got a clip of your new movie for us? He's like, yeah. And it'll start, and then it just cuts to the same scene from Mac and Me of this kid in a wheelchair flying off the side of a cliff. And he does that every time. Like, you can go look this up on YouTube. He does it every time.
Funny. I've never heard of that.
And it's just this stupid fucking bit Paul Rudd does every time. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I gotta go through this. There's a lot of old movies on there that I am like, oh, here's my chance to finally watch these. On Tubi, I mean.
Yeah.
I did go check out that one place I mentioned to you on Instagram, The Eternal Family. Sounds culty as fuck.
Oh, yeah. They have some really cool looking things.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, go check it out. You can get a 7-day free trial, and it's like $10 a month after that if you're interested. I'm gonna do the 7-day free trial because they've got some basically it's everything that I feel like would be considered lost media.
Oh.
Like it's not really lost media, but it's stuff no one ever talks about.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these covers are, I don't know, it's just stuff I feel like you can't find anywhere. And very niche people, only know about this, I feel like. They got a bunch of samurai movies on here, some old horror movies. They had this one that looked really cool I wanted to send you. I'm gonna have to look this up later when we're not recording, so I don't, waste time. But yeah, download the Eternal Family app. It's this little, looks like a little spiral of dots. And check it out. Scroll through it. Oh, it was Alice in Wonderland. It was Alice in Wonderland, the original.
Oh, from the 30s, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Dancing Pig from 1907. Have you ever seen the clips from that?
Mm-mm.
That pig costume is terrifying. Crazy.
That's the kind of shit that is my favorite.
Yep. But yeah, everybody go check out Tubi. Go check out Eternal Family. Check out these old movies that yeah.
I'm excited. I ordered a hat that says watch more physical media. I mean, we're not talking about physical media, but that's one reason that I like it is because, you're preserving things and they don't get lost in the streaming shuffle.
Where did you order it from the same place you got the bumper sticker?
Yes. Studio House.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, they came out with a whole line of VHS stuff and just physical media related things.
I'm gonna have to look that up and see what it looks like.
I got a bumper sticker that says proud parent of a physical media collection.
Oh. Yeah, every time I go to a thrift store, I see the physical media, I go over there. I'm like, I'm gonna see if there's anything cool here, and I'll be like, send it to Alyssa and be like, hey, you want any of this? But they're never anything cool. I think they all get bought up pretty quick.
It's hit or miss, and people are getting into it again, so there's not as much selection. But yeah,
I did
find the Angel DVDs
You did, and Sandy loved them. Like, she lit
Oh,
up.
good.
Like, she was like, oh, she's like, that wouldn't have even been a thought of mine.
Huh.
I felt good. I did good this year because I love her to death. We've been together. We'll be 16 years this year, and she's the most complicated person in the world to get gifts for. And I feel bad
Really?
because everyone's like, what'd you get her? I'm like, oh, she picked her out she picked out her own gifts. I'm like, dude, like, if I pick something out for her, it's going to be the thing she doesn't like. And it's not even me. It's like, she's like, I want to pick it out. I'm like, okay. Gesundheit. But this year, she told me stuff she wanted. But it was things I'm like, I'm not buying, like, because we need a new dishwasher. She's like, give me a dishwasher for her birthday. And I'm like, I'm not buying you a
Aw.
dishwasher for your birthday. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just get a dishwasher.
Yeah. So this year I was like, I'm going to find something. I'm going to figure out some shit to do. And I bought her some shirts of stuff that she liked on them. And then she moved her desk in our bedroom because we're trying to set up times where she could finally get some like peace by herself. And my oldest, actually not even my oldest, I'm not even gonna just blame him. All of my kids have accidentally knocked her laptop over, and it's all jank and stuff, but it's a really good laptop. Upsetting because it's better than mine. Anyway, I mounted it to the bottom of her desk the other day, and so I set all that up for her. I bought her a keyboard, this nice mouse pad and everything, and then you got her the DVDs. Well, I mean, I got them. You know what I mean. You found them for her. Sent them
I found them, yeah.
And then there's a couple other things. Pretty much she was shocked. She was surprised. She was like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I did good. Because most of the time I'm like, I got nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy you some canvas, but she likes specific kind of canvas, specific kind of art paper, specific kind of paints and pencils, blah blah blah. I feel like, I don't know if you know a lot about cars, but maybe if you were trying to buy something for G that was car related.
I was gonna say, that's exactly how I feel. Like, every once in a while, if it's some kind of, like, car merch or something, but as far as, like, specific things that he needs, like, if I get something, it'll probably, I mean, he's so knowledgeable about everything, it would be like, well, this one's
exactly.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes some people are just, like, have such niche interests that it can be difficult.
She's also very, like, super specific too, and so it's like, and her interests and her tastes are constantly changing, so it's like things I knew she liked before, she's like, I like it, but I don't really. I'm like, oh, okay, well, what's the new thing? I don't know. And she's always telling me, she's like, I don't know what to get you. I'm like, you don't know what to get me, like, anything, literally. It'll make me happy. I mean, you know my interests. Just come into my office, look around a little bit, you'll see. You want to buy me some bugs? Buy me some more bugs. But yeah, fun.
Speaking of interests, did you watch any interesting movies this week?
Yes, I did. Actually. Actually, I watched it today before we recorded. So let's backtrack here a little bit to kind of lean more into what I was saying last week about the morbid curiosity stuff.
Oh,
The reason why I I look into that and I listen to that stuff so much, because it's more of like for me to understand the gravity of the situation. Because you can be told something and be like, oh shit, that fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Or that's terrible. But it's like, I don't know. I just have this need to, like, okay, I need to understand, like, I want to understand, sometimes it's a little too much, but yeah. So I don't know how I got on, what the fuck was, it was a clip from I watched the Twilight Zone, the movie, the one from 1983. It was a clip from that. It was John Lithgow's scene. And I was reading through the comments and I saw people, I still can't believe this movie, released, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? I was like, oh shit, that's right. I forgot that was with this movie. And when I looked into it, it was a lot more fucked
Oh,
than
I
I
don't know
thought.
anything about this.
Oh, perfect. It sucks. Okay, so everyone knows what the Twilight Zone is. You know, it's a compilation of stories where, you know, weird shit happens to people, unexplained things. They end up at different places. They experience weird shit. This one was directed by, where's my notes? 4 different people. The first segment was directed by John Landis. Second one was directed by Steven Spielberg. The third one was directed by Joe Dante. And the last one was directed by George Miller. George Miller's the guy who did Mad Max.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's behind Mad Max. And let's see. It consists of
I hope
like
we get
remakes. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, I hope we get another cool Mad Max movie. I know some people are like, "Just let it go," but I'm like, I love all of them.
I'll be honest with you. I went into Fury Road. That was the first one of the new ones, right? Or was that the second one?
Yeah, it was Fury Road and then Furiosa.
Okay. I went into Fury Road confused as fuck. I felt like it's one of those movies where it's like, if you don't know this world, fuck you. Because
You
I
know,
just felt like it kind of threw you into it. I'm like, I don't know what I just watched.
I actually that was me. I saw Fury Road first, and I was like, "I'm just here for the vibes. This is fucking nuts." And then I
Yeah.
went back and watched the other ones. And then Furiosa is like a prequel to Fury Road. 'Cause
Yeah.
Furiosa's in it, but yeah, then it tells her backstory and everything. She loses her arm, which I forgot about. That was fucking gnarly.
So watching the older ones kind of makes you appreciate Fury Road a lot better.
I feel like they're different. I mean, old ones are of course, there's still crazy chase scenes and stuff, but, you know, older movies are just kinda, like, slower paced and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
more mellow. But, I mean, I feel like the story with Mad Max and Mad Max historians, if I'm saying this wrong, sorry, I've only seen all of them once, but it's kinda loose. It's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
this guy's kinda he's a good guy, he's trying to help other good people, and
That's what I heard. I heard that like some of them like don't make sense or there's like
yeah, I feel like they're just kinda more vibes.
gotcha. Okay, okay. I'll have to check them out then.
Yeah,
At some point. Maybe they're on the Tubi. But
it might be.
um
Okay, so Mad
no,
Max,
you're good. You're good. Um yeah, he did Mad Max and stuff. But this movie it's a mix of remakes and classic episodes from the original series, which is
Hmm,
really cool. And in the last segment, it stars John Lithgow, which is who we were just talking about.
uh,
Uh, he plays in a remake of one of the earlier episodes, or maybe it was from the original movie. It's a plane segment where a guy is looking out the window and sees something on the wing. It's like a classic thing that I feel like it's parodied on a lot of stuff. I think The Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
Bridesmaids. There's a colonial woman churning butter on the wing.
Oh, yes, yes. Um, uh, it starred, oh my God, what is his name? William Shatner was the guy
Mm,
on the plane looking out the window, but the last segment is John Lithgow. And yeah. Oh, the beginning of the movie actually stars the guy I was talking about last week. I was like, something about the actor with the Finding Nemo's dad. And this movie starts, and I'm like, hey, that's the guy I was talking about. His name's
Finding
Albert
Nemo's
Brooks,
dad.
by the way.
Ah,
And it's so weird hearing him talk because it just sounds like Nemo's dad.
oh,
He's not even doing a voice, that's just his voice. Um, but anyway, so I'm just gonna do like a quick little rundown, spoiler free of all these, all right? And then I'm gonna get to what made me watch this, okay? No, bear with me. Just roll with it, okay? So the movie starts off with 2 guys in a car and, you know, talking, some stuff happens, and again, I'm trying to stay spoiler free so you can watch it. This is a fun movie. I gave it, I think, a 3 out of 5 or 4. I don't remember what I put on Letterboxd, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. It, definitely has its age, but all practical effects, loved it. But the beginning little prologue thing has me wondering if The Passenger that's coming out, the trailer that scared the fuck out of Curly, is based on this.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So if you watch this movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. In a way, it's just 2 guys driving, and then something happens, and I'm like, huh, this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So I'm wondering if there's like some kind of inspiration.
Inspired by, yeah.
Yeah. So then we jump to some guy, some old white man walking into a bar. There's a reason I'm specifying white man, who comes in, sits down with his buddies to drink, and for a movie that's rated PG-13, not PG-13, rated PG, this man starts dropping every slur in the book.
Oh, God.
I'm talking hard R multiple times, other things.
Oh, my God.
It's a part of like his character. He's like just this shitty dude. And it's crazy because all the stuff he's bitching about then is the same stuff people are bitching about now, where it's like basically can't work hard enough to make a living and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Except for his was more blaming the Jews and the other words I'm not going to say. And he ends up saying some racist shit, pisses off the black guys behind them and stuff. And basically he gets all, his panties in a ruffle and he leaves. And he walks outside. And when he walks outside, you see like a swastika sign behind him. And he's looking around and he's suddenly like in like Nazi Germany. So when he walked through the door, I guess it was like a time warp thing.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so throughout that scene, he's getting hunted down by the Nazi people and stuff. And then he jumps he's up on the roof and they're kind of shooting at him. And then he falls off. When he falls off, he hits the ground. And these people flip him over and, ruffling him up and start calling him like slurs for black people in the South. And it's Klansmen. So he's living the life of all the people he's talking shit about, to be taught a lesson.
Fuck you, bitch.
And he's like, I'm white, I'm one of you, and they're not listening to him at all. But it's like dudes and straight up clans. They are dropping the hard R. I'm just like watching this. I'm like, please don't let my kids walk out here to hear this.
Dude,
I don't want this to be words they pick up on.
Hearing people say stuff like that,
dude.
Now.
I'm telling you, just watching it, and I know that like it's a movie. The guy doesn't feel this way. None of these people. Well, I hope they don't. But just hearing it, it was just like, oh my God, it was uncomfortable. But so some shit happens. I remember putting in my notes, I was just like, burning Klansman, because he sets one of the guys in the robes on fire. Then he jumps in the water and they're shooting at him and he ends up finally coming up for air and he's looking around and I don't remember what happens right before this, but he's hiding and like the snake comes up to him and shit. And then it cuts to these Vietnam soldiers. He's in Vietnam and they're walking through, they see him and stuff. And, he comes out, hey, look, I'm American, I'm one of you. And they're unloading on him. And they never quite say this, but I feel like him doing all this in everyone else's eyes, they're seeing him as whatever they're against. So the Nazis see him. Oh, he looks like someone who's Jewish, I guess.
Sorry, my cat's biting the shit out of me.
Tell her we are recording. Go mind her business.
Yeah, Georgina, you can't do that.
I have a friend's mom whose name is Georgina. Miss Georgina. Very nice lady. Got a little hot dog. Not a little. He's a big boy. But yeah. So essentially that happens. They start shooting at him, and this Vietnam scene is really short. And then it cuts back to him and the Nazi era. Some shit happens, and then that ends. Okay. I'm not going to say how it ends because, again, I kind of gave you rough stuff. But there's a reason why I mentioned that the Vietnam part is cut short. So during the filming of this movie, director John Landis was doing some pretty illegal things against filmmaking and acting, things he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And just to give you an idea, John Landis is the director of The Blues Brothers, An American Werewolf in London, the original Trading Places. He directed Michael Jackson Thriller, which apparently he's still saying he's owed money.
Wow.
And are you okay? You just shifted.
I don't know what happened with Georgina, but she got really upset and hissed at me. And so I was backing up to give her some room, but she just left.
Did her birds go off the TV?
Yeah, I turned them off because
okay.
but I don't know. She came up. I guess she's all riled up. She came up here and I put my scrunchie on her head, and then she got really mad. So
she got that catnip. No.
Yeah, she's never hissed at me like that before. It's like scooting way over.
Weird.
Get out of the way. Yeah.
But
so he was doing some things he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I was going through the movies. He directed Three Amigos, Coming to America, a bunch of Michael Jackson videos, apparently, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, he was a popular one.
Oh,
his son is actually Max Landis, who is a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
Max Landis directed, what did he direct? He directed Bright, which was the Will Smith movie on Netflix, where the world had fantasy characters, so an orc was a cop with him and shit. He directed Victor Frankenstein, directed American Ultra, and Chronicle, which I really like Chronicle. But anyway, yeah. Oh no, he wrote those films. I'm sorry. Oh wait, it says screenwriter, director, whatever. He had his hands in them. He's a piece of shit. He just shits on women. He fucking sucks. Okay. Anyway, so during this movie, there was a scene where the actor Vic Morrow was his name, was supposed to be running and carrying these two little kids with him, Asian kids, he was saving them from the war,
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is they weren't supposed to be filming that late with the kids. He actually had those kids there illegally, in the movie, they a whole bunch of random shit. And while filming this segment, him and the two kids died.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Yep. And the segment wasn't put in the movie. So there was a scene where he was running them into the water, and I think it was supposed to be a helicopter trying to pick them up, and it was already really late, and someone set off the pyrotechnics too soon on one side, and it blew up I think the back rotor, and while he's running, the helicopter landed on them and killed all three of them. And I had heard about this a while ago, and I just thought it was just one kid and him, and I thought they were in it, but no, it's even worse.
Yeah, this does sound vaguely familiar.
And when I was looking into it, there are you can't see anything, but there are 5 different angles from the set, because they're filming a movie.
Yeah.
It's just out there. You see him running with them, and then you see the helicopter crash. There is one where I'm pretty sure you see something it's a silhouette of something flying, And I'm not going to go into detail of how they died, but
Yeah.
it was fucked. All right. So this was this guy's last movie, the Vic Morrow guy, the guy playing the
Oh,
racist dude.
yeah. It's pretty
But
fucked up.
apparently he was like a pretty big actor at the time, I think. And it gets even worse. Literally,
Ow.
right before he filmed the scene, he was like, he said something like, hold on, let me look it up real fast. I don't want to fuck it up. He says, where's it at? Because now I'm seeing conflicting things and everything I saw last night. Oh, it's, I've got to be crazy to do this shot. I should have asked for a stunt double. And yeah. And then that happens. And apparently there's even like crazier fucking coincidences with this. Is he starred in this other movie where someone directed it. I don't know. These weird ties where somebody else he's connected to also died in the helicopter thing.
Oh, wow.
Like years later or before. And it's like, what?
Damn.
But yeah, so that whole segment was supposed to end completely differently. It was supposed to end with him like getting back to the bar and I guess coming to like terms with his, shittiness, his racism and, apologizing, I think is what I read.
Oh.
But, obviously didn't come to that. And
Damn.
yeah, that happened. And that just goes back to, that kind of led into the gruesome thing I was talking about where I looked into it. I had to, because I'm like, it's just like, I needed to understand it and I was curious. And I watched every single angle and I'm just like, oh my God. And then apparently a book was published about this. And somehow they were allowed to post 2 pictures of his body. One of his head
My
and one of his
God.
body, if you get what I'm saying. And then one of one of the kids. And I'm like, I was just like what? It was a book about something in flight. I think is probably about like things to do with helicopter. I don't know. I look into that, but like, I was like, Jesus. And the movie was almost shut down, but everyone was acquitted of everything that happened. And everyone's just like, I don't know how John Landis got away with that because I don't really know much about him if he was an asshole or not. But given that what he was doing was illegal, it could have been prevented. But, Yeah.
That was a fucking wild ride.
Yep. But
Damn.
everyone was surprised that the movie came out. And that made me want to watch it because I wanted to see what it is. And I thought it was the end of the movie, but apparently it's the first segment.
Oh, shit.
But you don't even see anything dealing with a helicopter. It doesn't reference it at all. But yeah, then the second segment's about some old people. Some new guy shows up to this old folks' home, and it's basically dealing with like nostalgia and youth, and some goof shit happens. And honestly, I thought it was like an allegory for death. Like I thought he was playing death, but it wasn't. It stars Scatman Brothers. You ever heard of him?
No.
He's this guy.
Like
actually, it does, but he did like I think like old blues scat kind of music.
Oh, okay.
And he was big back then. He was on Sanford and Son, I think. There's a clip where him and Sanford are they're singing together, and I was like, oh man, I love this. I love this kind of vibe. Like this is great. But anyway, he was also an actor, and he was in this, and that little segment was really fun and stuff, but it wasn't like creepy. It was just weird. And then you get to the next one. It's about some kid who turns out who has powers and he just can control people and some silly shit happens. Well, I'd say watch it. And then you get to the last one, which is, a guy on an airplane having a fucking panic attack, freaks out, sees something on the wing and no one believes him. Some crazy shit happens. But it is I think, the most well-directed one of these.
Oh, okay.
And it is the highlight of the movie to me.
Oh, nice.
And John Lithgow in this role, it just shows how much of a good actor he is, his range, because he can play the goofy, funny, silly dad, or the alien dad from 30 Rock, Third Rock from the Sun. Serious role in Dexter, blah, blah, blah. And then it ends, and the way it ends, it loops back to the beginning, which is really cool. So I say that.
Huh.
I would highly recommend watching this movie if you're just looking for a good time and something to make you feel nostalgic for the 80s.
Nice. I have been wanting to watch The Twilight Zone. I know
Same.
Jamie likes it. And it's on Paramount Plus, which thanks again for
Yeah,
giving me a login to your Paramount.
no problem. One other thing, and then I'll stop. While watching this, so I knew nothing about the intro to Twilight Zone other than the theme, the guy talking, and other things flew by. But that video I made with the spinning eyeball looks like the fucking eyeball from the beginning of this movie. I had no idea. I just happened to throw it
that's
on that
cool.
little thing I made on Instagram, and I'm like, oh shit, that's actually a part of this. Weird. But yeah. Also, The Outer Limits are on Tubi. All this was on Tubi I watched, by the way.
Oh, nice.
And I want to watch
What's
The
the
Outer
Outer
Limits.
Limits again?
It's Twilight Zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same premise, just somebody else. I feel like it's Star Trek to Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Sort of same idea, space people, aliens. But yeah, I want to watch it. They also reference The Outer Limits in the Twilight Zone movie. They make a joke. Someone's like, oh yeah, this movie. Do you remember this episode? He's like, no, that was The Outer Limits. No, it wasn't. It was Twilight Zone.
Oh.
But yeah, so that was my watch, and that was my story for that. I am excited to hear about what you saw last night, because I saw your review.
Yeah. So last night I went and saw Forbidden Fruits and loved it. It was so fun. I found a review on Letterboxd by someone named Slasher Reviews. They gave it 5 stars, and I feel like they described the movie perfectly. Says, "This is for the girls, the gays, and hot bitches only."
Nice. So I can't go see it. Damn.
Well, I was thinking about that. I was like, would a regular dude enjoy this movie? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe.
Can you compare it to anything?
So I saw people comparing it. They were like, if The Craft, Jennifer's Body, and Mean Girls had a baby, then it would be this movie.
That sounds like the perfect me movie. I love Mean Girls. I love Jennifer's Body, the movie, and and I like The Craft. I can't say I loved it because it's been forever, but
Yeah.
I know I like it,
Yeah.
But that sounds perfect.
I mean, you should, definitely check it out.
Because what's funny is I was going to ask you, because I was going to be like, I was trying to think of like girl-centric movies where it's like, oh, you think only girls. Like I was going to say, is it kind of like Mean Girls? Because like I fucking like, I love Mean Girls. I was watching it the other day.
Yeah.
I quote that movie. I've been quoting that movie for the last 20-something years. She doesn't even go here. You go, Glen Coco.
It's so good. I just ordered a shirt from Studio House, and it's a Mean Girls tie-dye shirt, and the tie-dye is like black and red, and they have the color listed as heavy flow, and I'm like, yes.
Oh my
That
God.
part where she's like, it's not my fault I have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina.
Oh my God. That movie is so good.
It's so good. I feel like this was comparable in that there are so many quotable lines. I mean, they're just saying the most off the wall shit all the time, and it's so funny. But it was, I would say most of the movie is just kind of, it's them hanging out in the mall. They do witchcraft, but it's, like, kinda silly witchcraft. I guess the horror element is probably the last, like, 10 or 15 minutes. You get some fucking gruesome kills in it. I mean, like, they're pretty gross.
Okay.
They were awesome.
I was just about to ask you that, and as I was about to I was waiting for you I was waiting till you're finished to ask. I looked over because 'cause I'd pulled something up, and I just see something that just says, "It does get significantly gorier than a non-horror film would in the final act," and I'm like, "Oh." And then you say that, and I'm like, "Oh," because I was wondering if Sandy would be able to watch it, but now it's like I have to go watch it to see, 'cause that's, like, her big
Uh,
thing. She hates
yeah,
how,
it
like,
was
over the top they go nowadays.
yeah, this was very over the top and, like, unrealistic, but, yeah, it was pretty gory but, oh, man, it was so fun. What else was I gonna say about it?
I might go see this tonight.
Oh, yeah, you should. I'm
Yep.
interested to hear what you think.
I'm like, "It's $5 Tuesday,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't have to bring my niece to karate,
Nice.
so
Yeah,
I'm free."
go see it. It was so fun, like, all of their outfits were so perfect and awesome, and, they're in Texas, which was cool too, because they referenced some, different cities here and stuff, and their, witchcraft stuff they do, they'll make potions, and they make it in this big, like, sparkly boot. They all drink from it, and it's so fun.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. It's great, and there's just kinda, like, some slight, like, Texas fashion sprinkled in, like, they'll wear cowboy hats and, like, crazy boots and stuff, and
So,
it was wonderful.
are they in a mall in this movie?
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
bring the malls back, I
actually,
see.
remember if it was set in the past or not, or if it's supposed to be present. I mean,
Oh,
they do have
okay.
cell phones, so I guess not that far in the past, but it did make me wanna go to the mall. Like, I wanna get dressed up and walk around the mall.
Every time I go to the mall, I'm reminded that, I have outgrown that place because I like the
Yeah.
idea of the mall, don't get me wrong, but I walk into Hot Topic and I'm like, "This is not my place anymore."
It is different now. It's more, like, mild, I feel like.
Mild, but also it's like, and I get that it's the Hot Topic, but it's like, I miss it being the
Oh, I
goth
never thought
place.
about it that way.
Yeah, so now it's just Funko Pops, anime,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I miss the old band t-shirts. You go in there and you
Mhm.
got, like, your dude, this flippy hair, "Hey, what's up?" He's got his book, like the guy liner on and, just
Oh,
black
yeah.
fingernail paint. Just, "What's up?" I like Manson. Got oversized Manson shirt on, parachute pants. Fucking dope. And then now it's like those same kind of people, but not the same. They're too bubbly now.
Yeah, I agree. Do you remember when Hot Topic had those punch cards? And it
Yes,
was like yeah, they're the little graves, and, man, I keep hoping that I'm gonna come across one of those in my old stuff. I
that'd
want
be
one.
awesome. I think I threw mine
Yeah.
away because
Mm.
I growing up, I never went to the mall. Going to the mall for me was like a privilege. Just because
Yeah, same.
when I was a kid, my mom never went out that way. So going
Mhm.
out, because to me, like nowadays, like going to Gulfport or Biloxi is just a common thing for me. Rather than when I
Uh-huh.
was a kid, those are different cities on the
Uh-huh.
coast. And yeah, so we never went. We just kind of stayed where I lived. But as an
That's
adult,
how
I'm
it
always
was for
there.
us
So
too. Like,
yeah.
the mall was, like, 30 minutes away, and yeah, it was a special thing to go. And now I live, like, literally 2 minutes from the mall.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first moved here, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm by the mall, I'm gonna be there all the time," and I never go, but this movie made me want to because I don't want malls to die too, we're losing so many cool things from the
Yeah.
past, and I feel like a fucking boomer saying that, but it's sad that fucking Amazon is basically ruining everything, you know? It's just like, "Oh, I'll just get it online," and
Yeah.
losing that cool third space.
I no, I feel you. I remember when I first heard about third spaces, it was, like, forever ago. But,
Mhm.
yeah, that kinda goes back to what I was saying last week about, like, people doing, like, violent shit and weird things, because like, people like to blame
Yeah.
it on video games and music and movies, but it's like, no, it's like no one has that sense of community.
Mhm.
People need that place where they can
Definitely.
go and hang out and just, I don't know, like, I couldn't imagine trying to make friends nowadays in person, like,
Yeah.
as a kid. Like, I say that, but it's like, I do kinda make friends a lot of places I go, I guess, but, like, I could strike up a conversation, but, like, as a kid or even, like, I couldn't even imagine what dating's like for people nowadays because everyone's on,
Yeah.
apps and shit, and the only kind of people you'll find out at bars or clubs are people, like, you know, you don't wanna be around. It's like
Yeah.
"Why are you 36 still hanging out at a bar every weekend? What are you doing?"
Mhm.
But,
Get it together.
yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want malls to die, and kinda watching Tubi kinda has been making me feel a little more nostalgic for, like, that kinda stuff, because it's
Yeah.
because you've got the ad breaks in between, which I actually don't mind. I've mentioned this before, but it's actually kinda quite nice. I'm like, "Oh, I can go get something to drink real fast, come right back, or I can
I
do
was
the thing
gonna
I'm doing."
mention that to you, on my Tubi, I feel like the only ads that I get are for online gambling. I remember you said that you had a variety of them, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, mine are pretty much all online gambling, which is so
Weird.
fucking weird because that's like the last thing I would be interested in. 'Cause I'm a
I've
cheap ass.
I've only gotten the slot machines, right? I mean, oh my god, that rewind. I've only gotten the slot machines. Is that the one you're seeing?
I've had slot machines, but then it's also like betting shit,
Oh,
or
okay.
sports betting and different.
The only one I've seen has been the buffalo one. It's like these buffaloes.
Oh, yeah, I get the buffalo
Yeah.
one, yeah.
But other than that, it's usually just like, I don't know, just normal shit. Most of my
Mhm.
favorite are the the drugs.
Oh, yeah. It's like, "May cause bleeding from the ass," and the people
Yeah.
are, like, dancing around.
It's like, or it's like, if you've taken this before and it's caused these problems, don't take it again. Well, no shit.
Don't take it if you have an anaphylactic reaction.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, it just, I don't know, man. There's just there's just something I feel like I'm missing, and I feel like everyone's missing in life. And
Yep.
this kind of goes into the next topic, I feel like. Uh if you're cool with going to that, or are we done with forbidden fruits or the movies you watched? How many did you watch? I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, you're totally good. Let's see. I don't think
'Cause I
I
don't mind
watched
staying on the
very much.
watches. Were you finished with
Uh
forbidden fruits, by the way? I didn't mean to
oh, no, you're good.
push on.
Yeah, I'm done with forbidden fruits. Oh, I think the only other thing, did watch Jennifer's Body in preparation for forbidden fruits since I had read, that it was similar. So, yeah, I liked it. That was really fun.
Okay, cool. Because when you told me you never watched it, and again, I'm pretty sure the first time you're like, I don't remember if feeling that into it. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. This is like, I feel like a you movie.
Yeah, it was great. Man, I love when she throws up the spiky black stuff. I was like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Man, I can't wait for the sequel. I wonder how they're gonna do it though. Just because
Oh, yeah, I
how it
forgot
ends.
that we talked about that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would make sense with the ending,
Yeah.
with Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah.
Maybe
Had a
it'll
crush
be
on her in
like,
Mean Girls.
oh, yeah. Like I have ESPN or something.
My I quote
I
that
could
one all
quote
the
that
time
whole
too.
movie.
Me too. Oh my god. But that's awesome. Glad you finally do you see the kind of similarities to Ginger Snaps too?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
because I think
Mhm.
that's how I remembered mentioning, like, comparing it. and then
Yeah.
you ended up going to watch Ginger Snaps or
Mhm.
some variation of that, yeah.
Yeah. I think I
Which Ginger
caught it on the
Snaps is
tube.
on there? I think it's on
Yep.
Tubi.
Yeah, I think all of them are. I still need to watch the 2nd and 3rd one.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
and I did finish, Twin Peaks, in the theater. I've been going every Saturday and watching episodes.
I thought
So
that
for
finished already, holy shit!
No, no, and it's funny because they didn't even play all of them. Like, the 2nd season kinda goes off the rails, so I think it's, like, 20 something episodes, and they only played 10 of them. So I
So
didn't even technically watch all of them, but yeah, it took a quarter of the year.
so was it just, like, cut out all the filler stuff?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the way they phrased it, they were like, "We're playing the core
The core
episodes," or
episodes, yeah. That's what a lot of people have to do with, like, old anime because for some
Oh,
reason, they're like, "We're gonna make this we need to stretch this out," and it's like, "No, please don't." You got all these, like, useless things. That's what they did with Dragon Ball Z. They did Dragon Ball Z Kai, which was DBZ, but, you know, uh, with all the filler cut out, and I finally
mhm.
finished it as an adult, and I'm like, I can now say I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan because I
Oh,
have been, but I never finished it because I was the kid, I wanna come home from school, watch some cartoons, and then go outside and play. But then I got burnt because every fucking day I'm like, "All right, next episode, surely, you know, fucking Goku's gonna do the spirit bomb." And no, it was just fucking Krillin and Gohan behind a rock. Goku needs to blah blah blah, and Vegeta's like up at this guy. Oh, Kakarot, I can wait for this. And it's 4 fucking episodes of that, and nothing happens. And I'm just like, this is fucking stupid. But Kai cut all that out. So like, first episode, the main villain of the first arc dead because he
that's
doesn't die till
funny.
like 4 or 5 episodes later. But yeah, um, yeah, I just that's yeah. I don't remember where I was going with that. I got sidetracked. Sorry.
We were just talking about, Twin Peaks and, like, core episodes and
Oh
stuff,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. That's
yeah,
awesome though. I mean, yeah.
it was so nice to watch it on the big screen, and it was great. I hope that I get to do that again, 'cause I definitely would watch it again.
That'd be awesome. Again, that movie theater experience, man. People need to start
Mhm.
going. A lot of cool
Yep.
shit. A lot of uh just go to the movies, damn it. Get out. Go
Mhm,
do
mhm,
something.
mhm. Oh, I have a couple things that I'm excited about coming up. We have a movie theater here. It's, Austin Film Society, and it's kinda like the hoity-toity movie theater, and they play all kinds of,
Mhm. Yeah.
upscale stuff. I guess upscale's not the right word, but, like, obscure, I guess. And, on Saturday, so the day after this comes out, I'm gonna go see House or Hausu. Have you ever heard of that one?
That sounds
It's a
familiar.
it's on HBO, actually. Well, it has I don't know. I think it's still on there. But, it's a Japanese movie from late
Okay.
'70s, I believe, and, it's very interesting. It's this group of schoolgirls that visit a haunted house, and it has some of the goofiest effects, and I'm really excited to see it on the big screen, so I'm gonna talk more about that one next week.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I've seen the what the fuck? I've seen one of the effects right now on Google.
Yeah.
uh I've seen this poster with the giant red cat.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen that poster before, but oh cool. Yeah, let me know how this is.
Yeah, I'll definitely be talking about it, and then also next month, I'm gonna get to see Freaks in theater. Super excited about. It's the Todd Browning movie from I think it's 1930, and I wanna kinda talk more a little bit in depth about it like you did with the Twilight Zone movie, 'cause
Okay,
it's
yeah.
very interesting.
Sorry if I went on too long with that.
Oh, no. No, that was fucking nuts. I didn't
Okay, cool.
think about
Freaks. Is this a remake? 'Cause there's a Freaks movie in 2018.
Oh, that's the remake. The original one was black and white. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
1930.
No, yeah, 1932. You were right.
32, okay.
I just didn't realize it was a remake. I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, I
Or
didn't know
same
that.
title. I don't think it's a remake. I'll have to look into that. But yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely go look. If you ever want to go deeper into things like that, let me
Yeah.
know. I just thought that was fascinating. That's why I'm excited about 28 Days Later, specifically the first one.
Ah.
Because there's so much cool shit behind the making of that one. I'm excited to tell you about all the stuff. And
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. But also for you to watch the movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
But was it just those two movies?
Huh?
Okay.
Yep, that was
Cool.
it.
I wish we had shit like that here, but we have the one theater. No, we have 3 theaters, but they're all like big chain theaters. They don't really,
Yeah.
you know, don't really,
Yeah, that's what
have
most
much
of them are
stuff.
here.
And then the Fandango, not the Fandango, the Fathom events, which is when they bring in like old stuff or musicals and shit. But
Uh,
yeah, I'm gonna pull that up and look that up later. But yeah, I think this is a good time to call it. Was there any other stuff you had to say or you want to talk about?
yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm excited for next month in May. Have some good stuff coming out.
Yeah, we got my God, what do we
What?
have?
Oh, this month we
Faces of
have
Death.
Faces of Death. What else? There's another one. In May we have Passenger, Obsession, Hokum, and Backrooms.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun month. Gonna be a broke bitch. We're gonna have to plan out how we watch all these movies too. You know what I mean? So we're like,
Yeah.
we can make sure we talk about them.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, this was fun. Thank
That's
you.
fun. Mhm. Thank you.
Uh, Next week we'll eventually get to the topic we've had set to the side, but I like that we don't get to them because it's like it just shows we could just talk a lot. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Always got something to
Mhm.
say, and
Mhm.
hopefully I don't talk too much. Over you. I don't mean to. The whole
Oh,
internet thing.
it's, yeah, it's weird being
Yeah.
online.
And if I ever do
And
make you
then
mad or uncomfortable or annoy you, let me know. I'm one of those
I
people. It's
will.
like let me know because I'll fix it.
Mhm.
I'll fix it by never talking to you again. We'll record, but I'll sit in silence.
I'm gonna write everything that I wanna say on a whiteboard and just hold it up, hide
Nope.
behind it.
I'm gonna type it into some AI chat thing and let it speak for me.
Oh god.
Just to spite you.
Is there a
I'm so,
child crying? Sorry, I just heard, like I felt like I heard crying come through, and it
no, it's
creeped
one of
me
them
out.
making noises coming down the hallway.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like,
Yeah, everyone's
"Ah,
awake now, so.
it's undertone, it's coming true."
Oh God. Yeah, no, I hear baby boy out there. He's getting upset. He's spaghetti. But yeah, we'll call it here.
Awesome.
And we'll talk to you guys next week, next Tuesday.
Send us your stuff, comment, follow us, all the
If you want
things. You know
stickers,
what to do.
let us know. Yeah.
Do a trick, get a sticker.
Mhm. All right, my dudes. Until next time.
Bye.
Adios, turd nuggets.